and I cannot wait for the real deal at the Aromas. And I look at the men, and there are three guys that I literally almost don't know. And so I mean, of course I do know them, but I don't know what they can do, because
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're in a great moment in their lives. Okay, Justin, Samuel, can you give us a bit more of an idea of who these guys are and what can we expect from them in Aromas?
I am. We'll start top down. So Justin Medeiros. I think Justin Medeiros could be the next. He could be one of the similar to Haley Adams on the women's side. I think he can be the future. He's the next future young star for the men. At 21 years old, he's been to regionals multiple times. So he was a teenage athlete. He didn't qualify for the games, but that next year when he aged up, all of the teenage games athletes weren't able to qualify for regionals. He was the only athlete that was able to qualify in his first year in the adult division as an 18-year-old high schooler. And he finished, I think, 14th or 15th, maybe 16th that year at the California Regional back in the day. So he's been good for a long time. Just outside of the radar. I wrote an article back in 2015 of like 10 athletes to watch for this season, and he was at the top of my list. I was like, this kid, he's going to be good at some point. He's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. He's and he was a high level wrestler. High level wrestling, the training for that is absolutely awful. It's grueling, and it's the closest thing I can think mindset wise and approach wise to what we do in CrossFit at a high level. So I think the mindset that he has fits really well. And then it was just him shoring up a few things. He's got a great coach in Adam Neifer from CrossFit Fort Vancouver up in Washington. Adam was the last Team USA coach for the Invitational back in 2018. He also coached and was on the team for CrossFit Fort Vancouver, which up until 2018 or 2017 had put a team at the games every single year since the team competition started. So he's got a great guy in his corner that is coaching him and helping him develop. And I think I just think it's I would have said before the season started, it's only a matter of time before we see him at the top of the leaderboard at the games, but that's already come. He won Filthy 150 last year. That's how he got his ticket to the games. He beat 5 to 6 other established games vets in the process. So he's that young gun that a lot of people just, if you didn't watch the Filthy 150 and if you haven't been paying attention to regionals, you would have never seen him. And that's understandable because the Filthy 150 was the first event. But he's someone that I've kind of had my eye on for quite some time. He's young, he's committed, he's a good kid. He's like at heart, he's a good person, and I think that's really important.